something a little bit bigger.
In their smallest and most vulnerable form, baby alligators rank as one of nature's most adorable reptilian babies. But it doesn't take long for them to become formidable predators. Hatchlings average 8 to 9 inches in length, but with a plentiful food supply and healthy environment, they can nearly triple in size during their first year of existence. Males grow faster and larger than females, and in their first 5 years of life are considered adolescents, growing constantly and reaching average lengths of 3 to 5 feet. By year 6, they are old enough to breed. Between 16 and 26 years of age, most alligators reach a growth peak. Beyond 30 years, alligators grow very little, with adult females usually maxing out around 9 feet in length and males averaging around 12 feet. That's a big reptile, but the American alligator isn't the only crocodilian predator in southern Florida.
All right, Julia, are you ready to reveal our crocodilians?
Yes.
1, 2, reveal. Now, one of these is an alligator, and one of them is a crocodile. Right now, we're going to show you the difference between these two very unique South Florida inhabitants. Now, Julia, I know you know quite a bit about alligators and crocodiles because you've done exceptional research leading into this adventure. So why don't you describe what's in your hands first?
I am holding the alligator.
That's right.
And how can I tell that? Is because the crocodile has a V-shaped snout, and the alligator doesn't. It has more of a U-shaped snout.
That's right. Now, why do you think they have different snout shapes?
Because crocodiles specialize more in eating fish. So they catch the fish and they kind of shake their head around and then they swallow the fish. Alligators specialize more in eating,
pretty much anything.
Anything.
Yeah. And their jaws are specifically designed for biting and crushing. Now, when you get real close to those teeth, you can see that the teeth between the crocodile and the teeth of the alligator are also quite different. Why don't you describe the... Ooh, that was a close snap, wasn't it? Why don't you explain the alligator's tooth structure?
Well, alligators can hide their lower teeth, while crocodiles can't really do that.
That's right. With the crocodile, they always say, you gotta have that crocodile smile, which means that the teeth on the lower jaw also protrude and overlap with the teeth on the upper jaw. Now, as we move from the head down to the middle section of our crocodilians, let's turn them upright again, just like this. There are little pieces of bone covered in scale. Do you know what those are called?
No.
Those are osteoderms, and those osteoderms help to keep them protected. That's sort of like a coat of armor.
Whoa.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Now, when we look at the tail, both tails are incredibly strong and muscular, but what do you notice about the design of the crocodile's tail as compared to the alligator's tail? Any differences?
Well, the ridges in the crocodile are more apparent than the ridges in the alligator.
That's right. I think that the tail of the crocodile makes it look much more dragon-like, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now, when it comes to these animals being in the environment, do you know the big difference between where these two animals are found?
Yeah. Crocodiles prefer more saline waters, while alligators prefer more freshwater waters.
That's absolutely correct. So crocodiles are found closer to coastal areas, while alligators are primarily inland. Now, Julia, if you were to have to pick a favorite between the crocodile and the alligator, which one would you say is your top pick?
Well, I really like the alligator, but when it comes to amazing reptiles, I can't really pick.
I have to agree with that answer. And I think at this point, we're ready to move on to the alligator feeding frenzy. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Throughout their life cycle, all crocodilians are considered avid hunters. And in order to appreciate the magnitude of their predatory nature, I want Julia to witness them in action. And there is only one way to do that.
Who's ready to feed some alligators?
Me!
The alligator breeding pond houses nearly 150 adult animals. Julia and I will be feeding the gators from a secure platform, so don't be alarmed by the imagery you are about to see. We are both completely safe and out of the alligator's reach.
Before you do this, I want to make you aware that the second we start the feeding frenzy, things are going to get incredibly chaotic. But it's important to note that alligators have extremely tough skulls. So even if you see alligators chomping onto each other, that's just a part of their natural behavior. They're really just going after the fish. Okay, I'm gonna count you down. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, feeding frenzy. Whoa, my goodness. That's an explosion of alligator power. Look at all of the muscle and the speed.
They're getting ready.
Okay, so here we go. Let's take the next tilapia. I'm gonna let you go for tilapia number 2. And let's get another big reaction. Go for it. Nice, good throw, high fives. That's a slimy fish high five right there. All right, another tilapia for you. We're gonna do a double throw, ready? 1, 2, 3. Grab another one. This is where the feeding frenzy really gets crazy. There you go, boys. Julia and Coyote's fish food truck is officially open for business. Big boy right here with his mouth open. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! Score!
Yeah.
Right into his mouth.
Let's go!